John Shaw says it is Evan Joe!
Keep seeing these signs for missing people. Shit's depressing, man. Cause like, how am I supposed to know when they find these motherfuckers, you know? I need closure. That's why I want to start seeing some signs for found people. It's just a picture of a dude. Underneath it, it's like, hey, we got him. It's all good, you know? Have a wonderful day. I'm a dog walker. Surprise. And I was walking this dog in Harlem, and there was a 3-legged pit bull coming towards us. But from a distance, I couldn't tell it only had 3 legs. I just thought it had a gangsta-ass lean. One time I told that joke and this dude in the front row was like, yo, that's racist. And he just got up and left. I didn't even get a chance to be like, figure out what he thought about that bit was racist, you know? Is it because I just assumed that 3-legged dog was involved in gang activity only because it was a pit bull? Damn, that is pretty racist. I need to check myself. I mean, for all I know, that dog lost his leg fighting for our country overseas. And here I am just stereotyping a goddamn hero. I believe in aliens.
Yeah.
I feel like human beings aren't very creative when it comes to what we think aliens are gonna look like, though, you know? Like in every movie, aliens just come in the form of giant bugs. Or like human-shaped reptiles, you know? I want to make a movie where aliens come in the form of billions of microscopic, super-intelligent, hyper-aware particles. And when you inhale them, they connect to the neurotransmitters and synapses in your mind and control you like a parasite. But because these creatures are so much more advanced than us, they're not only intellectually superior, they're also more spiritually and emotionally evolved. So instead of destroying us, they release so much empathy and compassion into our systems that the idea of violence seems barbaric and sad. So instead of fighting, we come together as a species and decide collectively to give ourselves over to this creature as our host, where they can extract the digital information in our mind that we perceive as consciousness, reality, and life, and weave it back into the fabric of the universe, making every human soul just another instrument in the infinite orchestra of love. Oh, starring Will Smith. My roommate trades stocks on the internet. He's a day trader.
It's a danger.
He was like, Evan, when you make $20,000, you should start trading stocks on the internet. Yeah, I was in special ed since 3rd grade, you know? Like, I haven't technically passed a math class since pre-algebra. They would just give me an E for effort and be like, go ahead, have good luck functioning, you know? There's math geniuses working in buildings full of other math geniuses on supercomputers trading stocks. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do, you know? That'd be like me walking out into the field in the middle of an NFL game with no pads on. and just kneeling down to the line of scrimmage and being like, hey, can someone explain the rules? Also, can someone explain why the NFL's a $1 billion corporation but they don't have to pay taxes? And then, you know, I get irreparable brain damage from the concussive force of being crushed by a 400-pound rapist millionaire. And that's why I don't trade stocks, guys. Actually, I found out that like a month ago, the NFL decided they are going to start paying taxes. But I'm not going to change that joke because fuck you, sports. Yeah, take that. You guys know that show Scared Straight?
Yeah.
The idea is like, hey, we're going to take these kids who are juvenile delinquents, take them to a maximum security prison, they'll see how shitty it is, and then they won't break the law anymore. Yeah, that's not how fucking crime works. I saw an episode of that show. They had this like 11-year-old boy, and he had thick Coke bottle glasses on, and they just had him shoved up against the wall, and they were yelling shit at him. Like, show me your gang sign, motherfucker. Oh, you call that a gang sign? That limp-wristed pussy shit? You're a bitch. You are nothing. It's like, damn. Why is that cop talking to that kid like that? Didn't even bring in the criminals yet. Jesus.
Yeah, they did.
Encouraging him to make better gang signs? That seems counterproductive. The cop was like, oh, you think it's cool to be in a gang? Huh? You think it's cool? The kid's like, no. Well, then why'd you join one? Because my neighborhood's been neglected by the state and federal government for decades, and everyone I've ever known has been systematically oppressed by a power structure that's been in place since the founding of our country. So a lot of us have to resort to crime at a young age in order to put food in our mouths on the tables for our families. Oh. Well, I'm gonna shove your head in this cage full of rapists for 45 minutes. Consider yourself rehabilitated. And then the only other kind of kid on that show are just complete sociopaths. And like, you can't scare them straight because sociopaths don't feel fear genetically, you know? There's this really famous clip from that show that went viral online. And they have this little blonde kid with a bowl cut. And there's a cell and the door's ajar and there's this skinhead in there. And he's yelling at the kid, he's like, come on in here, come on in here. And the kid's like, I can't. Why not, huh? Why can't you come in here? Because the door's not open all the way. Yeah, you're not scaring that motherfucker. That kid is cold-blooded, man. Like, the only reason he came there that day was to pick out his favorite cell. I watched an extended version of that clip just to see what happens next. And all the adults just kind of stand there in stunned silence for a second. The guard's like, this motherfucker just said, the door's going like, well, I guess we can't let him call our bluff, you know? So they put the kid in the cell with this murderer, and like 30 seconds later, the murderer kicks the kid back out. And I looked at this skinhead, and the look on his face was like, oh shit. I need to get out of the system before that kid turns 18, because he's definitely going to kill me. It's like, oh my god, that kid just scared that skinhead straight. It's the first time the show's ever worked. Amazing.